A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose the defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the option play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff to the back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down and goal upcoming. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These two wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly. On first down, it's play action. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Paul.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks right for a quick completion. Quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing in middle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves...
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll test the right side here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed, but you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Boy, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Gets out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these 4th down chances.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's McCoy. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's McCoy. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball with a gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Makes the grab. It's Thompson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Extending the play now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Thompson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Syracuse lines up quickly. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of
aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Snags a quick throw. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real...
Touchdown, Syracuse. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can respond to it this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Hands off to the left. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's McCoy. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Syracuse lines up quickly. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fighting off the defender. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll toss it to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the running back's got it again. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff heading left. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Texas. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Important second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They're going to run the option. Breaks free. Powering through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Makes a quick grab. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
29 Philly.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
On the ready.
The offense really clicking here.
Moves.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense really clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Sticking with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Handoff to the single back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
34.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
325.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it to the right side. Spinning out of the tackle. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's McCoy. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.